Archangel Michael says, 4444. Tonight before midnight, prepare your heart, for a beautiful, soul-stirring message is making its way to you from your soulmate. This message will carry the healing you didn't even know you needed, the love you secretly prayed for, and the reassurance that you are never alone. God has heard your whispers, seen your tears, and witnessed your patience, and now He's bringing you undeniable proof that your soulmate is thinking of you, dreaming of you, and moving closer to you. Trust that this message will be the beginning of a new chapter filled with divine love and destiny. Type 4444 if you believe God is working miracles for you. If you are satisfied with this video, please give us $100 super thanks. 3333. Tonight is not an ordinary night. It is divinely chosen for something extraordinary to unfold. Before midnight strikes, a deeply emotional, heart-centered message will reach you from the one who was created to journey through life with you. Every prayer you've spoken, every tear you've cried, every hope you've carried, God has seen it all, and He is answering through the love He's sending into your life now. Expect words that echo the deepest parts of your spirit and a connection that only heaven could have arranged. Type 3333 if you trust God's divine plan is in motion for you. 2222. This evening, under the silent gaze of the stars, the universe is conspiring in love's favor. Tonight before midnight, you will receive a touching, heartfelt message from your soulmate, one that will instantly heal your heart and light up your soul. This message will remind you that you are loved beyond comprehension and that your prayers for a love that feels like home have been heard. Your waiting was not in vain. Divine timing is now revealing its purpose. Type 2222 if you know God's love story for you is unfolding perfectly. 1111. Before midnight tonight, your spirit will be lifted in the most miraculous way. A message, beautifully wrapped in love and tenderness, is being sent to you by your soulmate, a sign that destiny cannot be delayed, only prepared for. This will not be random. It will be a sacred confirmation that your heart was right to believe in true love. God's hand is upon your life, guiding you into the embrace of the one your soul has always known. Type 1111 if you believe that God's promises are closer than ever. 5555. Tonight holds a blessing crafted specifically for your heart. Before midnight, expect a message from your soulmate that will speak to the hidden corners of your soul, the parts you kept guarded, waiting for someone worthy. This message will not just be words. It will be a spiritual balm, a divine whisper reminding you that you are cherished and chosen. God has orchestrated every moment leading up to this, and now your heart's deepest longing is about to be honored. Type 5555 if you believe God's timing is perfect. 6666. Tonight, before the day gives way to a new dawn, your soulmate is being nudged by the heavens to reach out to you. Expect a message that will breathe new life into your faith in love and connection. It will come wrapped in sincerity, healing, and hope, a divine response to the prayers you thought had been forgotten. God is showing you that no waiting, no heartbreak, no lonely night was ever in vain. A love story only heaven could author is being unveiled to you now. Type 6666 if you trust God is bringing you divine companionship. 7777. Tonight, in the quiet spaces where miracles unfold, your soulmate is preparing a message for you, one that carries a vibration of love, safety, and eternal partnership. Before midnight, expect to feel an overwhelming sense of belonging through their words. God has moved mountains, crossed oceans, and healed broken pieces to bring this connection to you. Every divine delay was preparing you for this sacred unveiling. Type 7777 if you believe God's hand is crafting your love story. 8888. There is something sacred happening in the unseen tonight. Before midnight, you will receive a message from the one whose soul has been calling out to yours across dimensions. It will be gentle, pure, and healing, a sacred sign that what God has joined together cannot be separated. You are not imagining this pull toward love. You are being drawn closer to your divine counterpart. Believe that the words you receive tonight will be the beginning of the forever you have prayed for. Type 8888 if you believe in God's sacred unions. 9999. Tonight, as the stars whisper ancient secrets of love, your heart will be touched by a message from your soulmate before midnight. This message will hold the weight of prayers answered, hearts aligned, and destiny fulfilled. You are stepping into a season where God's promises are not only heard but seen and felt. This moment has been long written in the heavens, and tonight, you will see its manifestation. Type 9999 if you know God's blessings are closer than they appear. 111. Tonight, as the night deepens, an important chapter in your love story is unfolding. Before midnight, a heartfelt, vulnerable message from your soulmate will reach you, carrying healing, hope, and the deep sense that everything is finally aligning. The angels have been working tirelessly behind the scenes to orchestrate this connection. God is about to overwhelm you with proof that He has never left your prayers unanswered. Type 111 if you are ready to receive your divinely sent love. 333. As you close your eyes tonight, expect your heart to be opened in a new and miraculous way. Before midnight, a message crafted by your soulmate's deepest emotions will arrive, a sign that God has never forgotten your dreams of true love. This message will touch your heart with a feeling of destiny, reminding you that your life is about to blossom in unimaginable ways. Heaven has always been working behind the scenes, and now it's your moment to receive. Type 333 if you know your divine love is near. 444. Tonight carries a vibration unlike any other. As midnight approaches, a loving, affirming message will be sent to you from your soulmate, a message brimming with understanding, warmth, and eternal promise. It's a reminder that your heart has always been seen and your faith is being rewarded. God's hand is mighty upon your life, and the love you have prayed for is finally stepping into the light. Type 444 if you are ready to embrace God's gift of divine union. 555. There is sacred magic in the air tonight. Before midnight, expect a message filled with truth, vulnerability, and unconditional love to reach you from your soulmate. Every moment of waiting, every silent prayer, every tear, it has all led to this beautiful unfolding. God has been preparing you both for this divine meeting of hearts, and now He is sending you a sign that destiny cannot be denied. Type 555 if you know your soulmate is guided by God's hand toward you. 666. Tonight, the heavens are wide open over you. Before the clock strikes midnight, a heartfelt message will cross the barriers of time and distance to find you, a sacred gift from your soulmate's heart to yours. This is a moment written by God long before you even knew to ask for it. You are about to feel the warmth of true love, of a destiny too powerful to be broken. Type 666 if you believe divine love is making its way to your heart tonight. 777. Tonight, something incredible is set in motion. Before midnight, your soulmate will send a message that resonates with the song your heart has been silently singing. You will feel the undeniable pull of destiny, the sacred reassurance that you are exactly where God needs you to be to receive the love you deserve. Miracles are real, and tonight, one is unfolding just for you. Type 777 if you trust God's perfect love story is reaching you now. 888. Tonight holds a rare, sacred energy, unlike anything you have felt before. Before midnight, a message will come from your soulmate, one carrying the vibration of healing, joy, and eternal belonging. God is weaving this connection with golden threads of promise and purpose. You will feel it in your spirit, a certainty that the love you have longed for is finally within reach. Type 888 if you know your destiny is divinely blessed. 999. Before midnight tonight, expect the unexpected, a message so full of soul, so deeply sincere, that your entire being will recognize it as your soulmate reaching out. This is not by accident. It is heaven's fulfillment of a love story crafted specifically for you. God has ordained this moment, ensuring that no matter how long it took, the right love would always find you. Type 999 if you trust God's plan over your life. 1010. Tonight is sacred, holy, and divinely orchestrated. Before midnight, your heart will be touched by the words of your soulmate, words you have longed for, dreamed of, and prayed for in silent hours. These words will be confirmation that your wait was not in vain, and that true love was being prepared for you all along. God's fingerprints are all over this connection. Type 1010 if you are ready to receive the love meant only for you. 1212. Tonight, you will experience the undeniable force of divine timing. Before midnight, a message crafted with love, truth, and purpose will arrive from your soulmate. It will feel like home, a balm to the places you thought no one could reach. This is God's promise to you, that the one meant for you will recognize you and reach out in love. Type 1212 if you believe in the divine journey of soulmates. 1313. The divine is moving mightily tonight. Before midnight, expect a heartfelt, unforgettable message from your soulmate, filled with depth, sincerity, and the energy of forever. You are being shown that true love doesn't arrive by accident. It is guided, protected, and divinely timed. Trust the process, for you are stepping into the fulfillment of God's greatest promises over your life. Type 1313 if you are ready for your heart to be touched by destiny. 1414 tonight, the gates of divine alignment are wide open for you. A soul-deep message, crafted from a place of pure love, is coming your way before midnight. It will remind you that you are chosen, cherished, and created for a love that mirrors the infinite tenderness of God's heart. Every prayer, every hope, every dream, it's culminating into this sacred moment. Type 1414 if you trust God's love story for you is unfolding now. 1515 tonight is a night of fulfillment. Before midnight, your soulmate will reach out with a message that bridges the gap between dreams and reality. It will be filled with the kind of love only heaven could create. You will feel the divine fingerprints on every word, every emotion, every heartbeat. This is the love you were destined to experience. Type 1515 if you know God's promises never return void. 1616 heaven is smiling upon you tonight. A powerful, love-filled message will be delivered from your soulmate before midnight. A message destined to uplift, to heal, and to awaken joy within your soul. This is the moment where your heart's faith will be rewarded with tangible proof of divine orchestration. Type 1616 if you trust that your forever love is stepping closer. 1717 tonight, under the divine watch of angels, your soulmate will be guided to send you a message overflowing with pure, unconditional love. Before midnight, expect a sacred affirmation that what you have prayed for is real and being delivered by God's own hand. Your heart will recognize the truth in their words, a truth that cannot be denied. Type 1717 if you are ready to walk into your divinely ordained love story. 1818 tonight, destiny is calling your name. Before midnight, a message from your soulmate will find you, a message pulsing with destiny, hope, and unshakable love. Every delay, every detour, every heartbreak was preparing you for this divine moment of connection. God's love is in every detail. Type 1818 if you believe your best love story is about to begin. 1919 tonight, heaven and earth are working together to bring your hearts into perfect alignment. Before midnight, expect a heartfelt message from your soulmate, a message that will stir the depths of your spirit and ignite hope where doubt once lingered. This is the beautiful unveiling of God's faithful promises to you. Type 1919 if you know your destiny is sealed by divine love. 2020 tonight, expect the air to feel different, charged with miracles. Before midnight, your soulmate is being guided to send you a message that will echo across your soul with recognition, healing, and belonging. This is not just a coincidence, this is divine timing at its finest. Type 2020 if you believe God is sending you your sacred love connection. 2121 tonight holds the energy of answered prayers. Before midnight, a beautiful, soul-revealing message will arrive from your soulmate, one crafted by destiny and delivered by divine will. You are about to see how perfect God's timing truly is, how faithfully He has preserved your love story. Type 2121 if you know your heart is about to receive a divine miracle. 2220 tonight is charged with divine intention. Before midnight, a message so sincere, so transformative will be delivered to your heart by your soulmate. You will know instantly that it is heaven's signature over your life. God has written this love story, and now you are stepping into it fully. Type 2220 if you are ready for God's promises to manifest. 21:21 3 days from now, the pieces you couldn't understand will fall into place. You'll see clearly how God's hand was never absent. The delay you faced was His divine protection, His deep love for you. Trust that He is closer than your next breath, guiding you, holding you, even when you couldn't see it. Here and now, your miracle is forming. Type yes, and like us to affirm. 22:22 in just 3 days, clarity will wash over you. The detours, the setbacks, the unanswered prayers, they were not denials but sacred redirections. God was shielding you from what you could not see. He is near, breathing hope and renewal into your spirit. Here and now, He's preparing blessings far greater than you imagined. Type yes, and like us to affirm. 23:23 3 days from now, you will look back and praise God for the delays. They were His mercy. They were His love wrapped in disguise. God's protection is always active, even when His silence feels heavy. Know He is near you, orchestrating goodness. Trust that the answer will be even better than your prayer. Type yes, and like us to affirm. 00:00 within 3 days, revelation will visit your heart. You'll understand why certain doors remained closed. It was not rejection, it was redirection. God was guarding you for something sacred. His love is all around you, more real than the air you breathe. His guidance never leaves you. He is here. He is now. Type yes and like us to affirm. 01:01 in just 3 days, the veil will lift and your heart will finally rest. What you thought was a detour was God's divine shortcut to something infinitely better. His love covers you like a mighty shield. His presence is wrapped around every moment of your life. Type yes and like us to affirm. 02:023 days from now, the waiting will make sense. The silence, the pause, they were love stories written in divine ink. God was delaying what you thought you wanted to prepare you for what your soul truly needs. He is with you today, tomorrow, and forevermore. Type yes and like us to affirm. 03:033 days from now, you will celebrate the wisdom of heaven. You will no longer question the delays. Instead, you will see how every moment was saturated with God's compassionate protection. He is near to the brokenhearted, and He has never left your side. Type yes and like us to affirm. 04:04 in 3 days' time, your spirit will exhale. You will understand how every no, every closed door, every silent night was actually God's yes in disguise. His love is louder than your fears. His nearness is your forever security. Type yes and like us to affirm. 05:05 within 3 days, clarity will fall over your heart like the softest rain. You will no longer feel forsaken. You'll recognize the fingerprints of God all over your journey. He is here. He is now. His protection is the greatest gift you never even knew you needed. Type yes and like us to affirm. 06:06 3 days from now, light will shine on all that was hidden. You'll see how the delay was not punishment, but a profound blessing. God is closer than you ever imagined, lovingly steering you around unseen storms. Trust His gentle hand. Type yes and like us to affirm. 07:07 3 days from today, you will awaken to divine wisdom. Every setback will make sense. Every tear will be accounted for. God's hands have been busy shaping your destiny with infinite tenderness. His love is the constant you can always rely on. Type yes and like us to affirm. 08:08 within 3 days, your spirit will dance in recognition. God never abandoned you. The waiting was the shelter. The silence was the embrace. He is nearer now than He has ever been. Type yes and like us to affirm. 09:09 3 days from now, all confusion will dissolve into gratitude. What felt like a painful delay was a mighty rescue. God's loving protection weaves unseen miracles every day for you. He is not just near, He is within you. Type yes and like us to affirm. 10:10 3 days more, and you will bless the delays. You will understand the precious love God showed by withholding lesser things. His nearness is life itself, and His guidance is setting you up for something breathtaking. Type yes and like us to affirm. 11:11 3 days from today, you will know without a doubt that God was saving you for something greater, something sacred. His delays are not denials. They are invitations to something more beautiful than you can imagine. Trust that He is guiding you even now. Type yes and like us to affirm. 12:12 in 3 days, you will see how God's timeline was always more perfect than yours. The waiting has protected you. His nearness is not seasonal, it is eternal. And every step you take is covered by His grace. Type yes and like us to affirm. 13:13 3 days from now, you'll breathe easier. You'll realize that the delay was divine favor, protecting you from unseen sorrow. God's hands have been actively guarding you every moment. His love surrounds your every tomorrow. Type yes and like us to affirm. 14:14 3 days more, and you will celebrate what once confused you. God's love is not passive, it is fiercely protective. Every unanswered prayer was an answered protection. His nearness is the truest treasure you possess. Type yes and like us to affirm. 15:15 3 days from now, your heart will understand in ways words cannot explain. God's delay was preparation, not punishment. He stands beside you now, offering peace deeper than understanding. Type yes and like us to affirm. 16:16 3 days from today, your faith will be rewarded with divine clarity. The closed doors were sacred shields. The delays were silent miracles. God's love story for your life is unfolding perfectly. Type yes and like us to affirm. 17:17 in just 3 days. What puzzled you will now praise God for. His protection was louder than your prayers. His nearness is your strength, now and forever. Type, yes, and like us to affirm. 18:18 3 days from now. A flood of understanding will soften your heart. What looked like disappointment was actually grace in motion. God is near. He is guiding you even through what you thought was a dead end. Type, yes, and like us to affirm. 19:19 3 days away lies a beautiful revelation. The waiting was not wasted. God was sculpting miracles where you saw emptiness. His nearness is the eternal anchor of your soul. Type, yes, and like us to affirm. 20:23 days from now, you will understand the favor hidden within the delays. God's love protected you from the unseen. His nearness is your lifelong assurance. Type, yes, and like us to affirm. 24:24 3 days from now, you'll realize your prayers were answered in ways far greater than you asked. The delay was mercy. The protection was love. His presence is your constant refuge. Type, yes, and like us to affirm. 25:25 3 days from now, your soul will rejoice. You will see the sacred hand of God everywhere in your story. What was delayed was divinely upgraded. His nearness is your secret weapon. Type, yes, and like us to affirm. 26:26 3 days from today, you'll thank God for every no. Every closed door was a divine detour to something infinitely better. God's nearness never left you, not for a second. Type, yes, and like us to affirm. 27:27 3 days from now, your spirit will rise in gratitude. The delays were proof of how deeply God loves and protects you. His nearness is the melody your soul has been singing all along. Type, yes, and like us to affirm. 28:28 3 days from now, you will stand in awe of God's timing. The waiting was a cocoon for your greatest transformation. God's love was sheltering you all along. Type, yes, and like us to affirm. 29:29 3 days more, and the mystery will make sense. Every delay was a setup for a blessing beyond your imagination. God has been near, nearer than your own breath. Type, yes, and like us to affirm. 30-33 days from today, you will finally understand. God's delays were not punishments, but preparations for something more beautiful. His nearness is your greatest blessing. Type, yes, and like us to affirm.